Hey guys, so in this video, we are going to learn about how to demo uses of Google Hacking Doc operators. But before we start, you need to know that first you need to know about the Google Doc. So, what is Google Doc? Basically, for security researchers, Google Doc, also known as Google Hacking, is a significant resource because of Google is a search engine used by the typical person to find attacks, photos, videos, and news. But in the field of information security, Google is actually a useful hacking tool. So, how would anyone use Google to hack websites? Well, Google can't actively hack websites, but because of its incredible web crawling powers, it can index practically anything on your sites, including the sensitive information. So, this implies you may be unknowingly disclosing too much information about your web technologies, usernames, password, and general vulnerabilities. So, in other words, Google Docs is the practice of using Google to find vulnerable web applications and servers by using native Google search engine capabilities. So, let's begin. First, let's access to Google Chrome. To begin with, let's start with the easiest operator, which is for me is a site operator. So just type site operator, which defines the type of sites that you want to access. For example, simplylearn.com. Okay, through this operator, we can see that we get all the sites that related to the Simply Learn. We can also search for some other site. I think I'm going to search Amazon.com. Yeah, through this, also we get only the sites that are related to Amazon. Now, let's do something more interesting. So, I'm going to use the ink title and let's search webcams. Okay, so we got some of the searches that are related to it. Let's try accessing one of them. And now we can see some of the public webcams that are available on the internet that can access the real time and the real view. This is interesting actually. Okay, for the last one, I'm going to try something that more challenging. So let's combine two operators, which is all in text and file type. So let's start with all in text as username and file type as log. Okay, let's try visiting some of the links. Alright, we can see that this looks like to be some of a log file. Actually, this is how hackers research data before they try to access somebody else's information. So, log files are the perfect example how sensitive information can be found within any websites, like error logs, access logs, and other forms of applications logs are frequently seen inside the website's public HTTP area. So this can aid attackers in determining the PHP version you are using, as well as the CMS or framework's crucial system path. So, in the nutshell, while this information is freely available on the internet and is offered and encouraged to be used by Google and on a legal basis, it could be exploited by persons with bad intentions to harm your online presence. So when you use this type of inquiry, keep in mind that Google knows who you are. For this and other reasons, it is best to utilize it only with a good intentions. And whether you are conducting your own studies or looking for ways to protect your website from this type of exposures. And while some webmaster unintentionally release a critical information, this does not make it permissible to use or abuse the information. And you will be also labeled a cyber criminal if you do so. Even if you use a VPN service, it is rather straightforward to track your internet IP. So yeah, it isn't as anonymous as you may believe. To learn more about Google Docs, you can just click the links on the description below. So yeah, that's all for me. I hope this can help you guys and have a nice day.